What's up, everybody? We're back at it. Had some technical difficulties there with the piano sound. Listen, it's gonna happen. You know, we're all working. We're all working from Zoom and Ecamm Live and all these software things, and our computers are getting taxed. I'll tell you that much. But I think I'm good. I got a little road sound going on. It just quit working. Isn't that great? When everything's working and then it just stops. That's my favorite part. But we are back here, and we have a few people hanging on. So we're working on a Herbie Hancock lick here from One Finger Snap. Thank you all for sticking around. What's up, Tom? We'll just give it another couple minutes as people come back. I think I'm cool. I hope I'm cool. All right, Nick. We got it. We're all a bit of our own tech support these days, aren't we? I think I'm good. We got this awful road sound. But we are working on this lick today. We'll just give it another couple minutes. We'll start again. You know, sometimes we got to start again. So let's give another few more minutes. Let me know where you're practicing from in the world today. Where are you at? I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. It is hot and humid. Yeah. We're working on a Herbie Hancock lick. Make sure that you can hear yourself. Make sure you can hear me, because we are practicing. DK from Moscow. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Robert from Oregon? Tom from Brazil. August from Sweden. Good to see y'all. Thanks for sticking around. We are working today. We're working on a Herbie Hancock lick from One Finger Snap. We're just going to give it a few more minutes as I had to stop the stream because Logic froze and quit. All right. Hey, another cool thing that's happening right now is that for our YouTube watchers here, for everybody who's on these guided practice sessions, we're offering today only 30% off Jeffrey Keyser's Keys to Jazz Piano course. There's a link here in the description, and I think we're going to put a link here in the chat. We like to do this just for you, just for today, as this is going on. It is insanely cool, this course. I mean, there's so many gems, so much gold, so much wisdom there from one of the greatest piano players of his generation. So go check that out. You can save 30% on the Keys to Jazz Piano just today. What's up, William from Nashville? Take two, that's right. Thank you, Ryan and Tour Talk for hanging around. Samuel from Nigeria, what's going on? Nick from the Pacific Northwest. What's up? Rogelio from Colombia. We love to practice. Oh, check it out. There's the in the chat there is the link to the 30% off. It is one of our best-selling courses because it is like little nugget after little nugget after little nugget of wisdom. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Thank you, Art. I'm back from vacation. I'm ready to practice. We're getting technical difficulties aside. We're going to make it work. Let's swig one more little thing of Topo Chico here. Gremlins are everywhere. I don't know if you knew that, but they are prevalent. They're mogwais that you feed after midnight. Cool. All right. Shall we practice? Let's try this again. Make sure that you're at your piano. Make sure that you can hear me and that you can hear yourself. One more camera check here. Let's see where we are. We're good. Tim from Portland. What's up? John from Fresno. Mark from Zurich. Come on through, folks. Camera looks good. We're rolling. We're back at it. We had a hiccup, but we are back. All right, let's do it. Welcome to today's guided practice session. Take two. We are practicing a really cool Herbie Hancock lick. This is from his classic tune, One Finger Snap, from his iconic record, Taken Off. It's one of his best and I think most accessible solos, although Herbie is such a lyrical player, such a genius of melody that I think all of his solos are singable and easy to hear and easy to transcribe. This was the very first Herbie Hancock solo I ever tried and tried to transcribe, and I still know most of it by heart. It's just such a great solo. So let's check it out. I wanted to get surgical here. Sometimes we take like a phrase from a solo in complete context, or we might take a whole chorus in its context. Sometimes we want to get very surgical and just work on like just a few bars, and that's what we've done. So I have this lick here. Right here. Now this is a 2-5-1 in the key of E flat. So this happens in the course of one finger snap, where he's got G half diminished, C7, then F half diminished, B flat 7, and then E flat major. I have F minor 7 here just because Herbie plays a C natural instead of a C flat, like it would be a half diminished, right? So we have F minor 7, and really this should be involved in the greater context of the solo and of the phrase. But what I really wanted to do is break down the enclosures that Herbie has here. So when we think of enclosures, the first thing that we think of is bebop, and rightfully so. That's where enclosures kind of took hold in the jazz language. But, you know, since bebop and the greats like Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie and Bud Powell, these enclosures have worked their way into every genre of really jazz and improvised music sense, because they just give us this amazing syncopated feel just naturally, right? And it's a really cool way to kind of bob and weave, to duck, to jab our way through our lines. And I think this particular section of this line over this 2-5-1 is a perfect example of a couple of enclosures that really make all the difference. So I just want to break down what's going on here. You know, what are the enclosures, but what else is happening on this 2-5-1 in E flat? So, you know, a 2-5-1 in E flat means that the first chord is the 2 chord, right? F minor 7, right? In the key of E flat major, modally, the 2 chord, starting on the second tone, is F minor 7. It's a Dorian sound, right? F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, right? That's kind of the crux of our sound. So Herbie starts off this line. First of all, there's a little pickup before this. Usually that's what happens. But we'll start right on the bar here. He starts on this A flat, right? The third of F minor 7. And then he immediately kind of goes down into this C triad, which is part of the enclosure. Our target note here is the F. So he goes down to this C and then starts this enclosure around F, right? E natural, G flat, back to E natural. So he starts, if his target is F natural, right? He starts on this E, which is a half step below. Then he goes to the whole step above. Then he surrounds it by half steps first above and then below. So, and then we land on our target. Right? Again, in context, this chord is actually a half diminished chord, but it happens so fast. It's a breakneck, you know. This tune is meant to be played rather fast. So this could be like, you know, I think on the record it's like, I think it is right there. Yeah, right there. So that's the first bar, right? We go into this first enclosure where F is our target, and then we go down, right? This F Dorian or B flat Mixolydian scale, right? And then he hits the bebop scale, and that's a piece of language. That is a cliche, actually. This. My buddy Peter Martin, who I see is on here, will appreciate that. Right, so after we do this first enclosure, we do some classic language. Love it. I mean, come on. Even though it is a cliche, it just fits perfectly with the rest of what's going on. Now notice, like, that it's a bebop-ish line, but a couple of things really kind of it is very bebop influence for sure, but in the context of the rest of his solo, It doesn't feel like, oh, he's just going into a bebop thing. It feels very natural to what else is going on. Okay, so we're going down. We do our bit of our cliche here, right? And then we land on our E flat major 7. Now I'm calling this an enclosure here, this B flat to F sharp to G, with G as our target note, right? Right, we have this scale tone in the key of E flat, the 5th, and then we go down and we go to the half step below our target note, right? And then we just go up an E flat major 9, right? The jazz arpeggio, you might call this, right? The 3, 5, 7, 9. And once we hit the 7, now we're part of a different enclosure. We're going to surround E flat, right? So we go up the jazz arpeggio, 3, 5, this is all on E flat major 7, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then we surround E flat, and we just end E flat to G there, the root to the 3rd. That's it. That's the whole lick. Altogether, it sounds like this. One more time. Isn't that lovely? That's a great little, I mean, it feels like you're like, it makes your head bob a little bit in a really great way. So I just want to get this feeling of this lick in our hands. And I want to talk about a couple of things of how to play it, because Herbie doesn't play it like this. It doesn't sound like this. Completely straight, right? There are natural accents that Herbie does and that we can do too. And we can mess with it too. We can make it our own. Like you can hear me going, that kind of thing. Really, when a note kind of pops up on the top of the line, that is our opportunity to really create some syncopation. So if I just did that, like you can just pick the notes where you want to accent and find that syncopation. It's great. It's great. Man, I love Herbie. So, by the way, Peter Martin and I are listening to some Herbie Hancock tonight. River, the Joni Sessions, join us right here on the Open Studio YouTube channel for that. But right now, let's play this stankin' lick, eh? Let's go through it slowly. Very slowly at first, and straight. We're just going to get the feel of the line in our hands. So don't worry about the chords. I'll play some chords underneath. Just play this lick with me. Let's just get it, like the general shape and the notes right. And then we'll get the feel and we'll speed it up a little bit later. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... 2 again, and... 2, 3 again. Practice with me. Two, three, again. Let's gradually just pick up the tempo a little bit as we get it. It feels really great too. It fits really well in our hands, which is a hallmark of a great Herbie Hancock line. Yeah, he's such an ergonomic player. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... 3 again. I'm already starting to put the accents in there. 2, 3 again. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3 again. Now we're really starting to get it up. We're starting to feel the shape. Let's keep going. 2, 3 again. A little little too much accent. 1, 2, 3 again. 2, 3 again. So the point of working this, putting this in our short-term memory like this, working it slow and gradually speeding it up, is that when we get to the point where this is language, where we can really work these accents and get these syncopations and bob and weave with it, dance with it, like this, these enclosures and these lines, these long languid lines from Herbie Hancock, they sound like dancing and they feel like dancing on the keyboard. So we want to get so comfortable with the individual notes, not to think about them, but really to think about the shape of our hand and the shape of the line, that we then start making music with it. So let's keep going up. And eventually we are going to do this right, close to tempo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3 again. 2, 3 again. 2, 3 again. One more time. All right. So I'm already starting to put the accents on. Now the accents are going to be crucial to this, and I'm not sure exactly how Herbie does it, but I'm just remembering him phrasing it in a way that's something like a lot of the top notes get accented. So first this A, definitely that F. So it's like dot 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 dot, right? Just like that. That's what I'm thinking as I'm shaping this line. And that's why when we work on this at tempo and we get this in our hands without having to think about the notes too much, it really becomes clear how this can be accented. Let's take it down to go up, huh? Let's try it there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting the tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3 again. Woo. 2, 3, and 2, 3, and. Woo. That's so fun. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and again 3 and you can really shape this line with the accents. All right, let's keep going up. We're getting real. We're getting real, for real. For real though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 2, 3, and. Man, that feels so good. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. I mean, now we're getting to the point where some of these are really, truly ghosted. It's partially this road sound that I'm dealing with right now. Here we go. We're going to keep going up. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 3, and. You got it. Again. All right, just to make sure. Right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. You got it. This line lays so well in our hands. We're just going to keep. We're going to see where we hit a wall here. I'm going to see where I hit my personal wall with this. Should be a fun thing to watch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. All right, that's 140. How about 150? This will be right at 300 beats per minute. This is very fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Woo! It's rolling. Okay, should we try for more? Let's try for more. One more. I mean, it's kind of fun at this point. It's getting absurd. It's fun. 165. So what is that? 320? 330? Yeah, 330. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Close enough. That is such a easy lick on our hands. It really, once you get like the notes of it, you can just roll. You just roll your hands through. Herbie's a genius, man. And there's a couple of things to note here, right? Hand position is crucial. So we start here on this A flat with our 4th finger. Right? Everything works in a great hand position, right? This is like a thumb. We're just rolling off our thumb. Again, rolling, the whole thing you feel like your hand is just rolling along. It makes it really easy, actually. It makes it really easy to play this fast. And it's a fast tune, so it's probably, Herbie's just improvising this, so he's doing what he can to sound clean and good along with this beautiful language. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, today, we like to offer something every time we do one of these GPSs on YouTube. So we're offering 30% off our Keys to Jazz Piano course. It's one of our most popular intermediate to advanced courses. It's Jeffrey Keyser dropping some of the best jazz piano knowledge I've ever seen in one place. I mean, it truly is epic, the amount of gems that he's dropping on this course. You can get 30% off. We have a link right here in the chat. There's a link in the description, and that'll be good for the next 24 hours or so. So if you're an intermediate player or an advanced player and you want some gold, I still watch this course on a regular basis to get ideas and inspiration. It's amazing. It truly is. So go check that out. That's Keys to Jazz Piano. Oh, there's the link just popped up in the chat. Go check it out there. It's also in the description. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I will be back Friday for more bebop work. I'm in a bebop enclosure kind of mode, so we're just going to go through some different enclosures. I hope you don't mind. Thanks very much. Until next time, happy practicing. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Chella. Yeah. Let's talk about fingering for this, for our YouTube questioners. So I have 4, 1, 2, 4. Right, for those first 4 notes. 4, 1, 2, 4, and then 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2. Right, and then 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5. Right, this is what's so cool. If you can get your 3rd finger on that A flat in bar 2, right, then the rest of like beats 3 and 4 just roll. Right, with your 3rd finger on that A flat, and then on in the 3rd bar there, beat 1, B flat. I have 4, then 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5. And again, it just feels like you're just closing your hand. It really does. It feels amazing. You just got to put your hand over the right notes, and it just happens. It's awesome. And again, please join Peter Martin and I tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be listening to Herbie's River, the Joni letters. Cool. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Joe, Cecil. Cool, 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 y'all. If you're cramping, slow down. That's great advice, Shayla. All right. See y'all. Till next time. Till Friday. Later.